God, I was born in that environment, dude. So like when I see the trolls and the, I don't know, like the ignorant people that act ignorant in this game, I'm like, yo, you guys don't even do it right. Like I've already seen the nastiest versions of
Yeah,
like
yeah, 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 yeah. Bro, fucking league, it's crazy.
mm-hmm. So, oh yeah, so anyway, so like I literally experiment like a mad scientist in rank because that's the highest level of pressure that anyone can experience because, you know, everyone's super trying to win, everyone's super intense. Um, but if you learn how to create these shapes or learn how to practice these things under heat, when it matters and when you get used to it, you can do it with your eyes closed. And that's what we'd enjoyed this past week, where enough guys finally moved once again, not army lockstep, but in coordination, in unison. It was like, yeah, the guys who weren't used to that stuff were like, oh, and then the guys who were like, yo, we build this, are like, yeah, it just feels so fucking good. It feels therapeutic to experience this at a high frequency. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. Because at that point it would just be like a chess game.
Yup.
The way I generally play, so I play in the way of like this is just like the entire thing is just like a game of chance, like even the teammates I get, and I just try to make the
Yeah.
most of like what I can, like
Dude,
whenever I
exactly.
have. Yeah, because I feel like that's the only thing that'll help you climb. Even if your team's trolling, you could still win.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's so that mentality right there is exactly what we learned from the MOBAs that we play, which is literally all you can control is your
Yeah.
own fucking out of the five.
Yeah,
You're stuck
exactly.
in
Yeah.
this room with these assholes for what, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour. Dude, and here's what I mean by welcome as well, by the way. Who just joined us? Kidna and uh,
Hey,
uh,
that's
Atex. What's
me.
up, dude? What's up, dude? Um,
It's good.
just practicing with these guys. I think Quant's about to leave actually, but I'm doing that weekday thing where, you know, like we got to stack before we or practice before we stack so that we're on a similar page. Quant, if you want to continue talking, we just pass it around while we talk, and you can just dip whenever you want, or like we can dip now because I just want
Yeah,
to start.
yeah.
Oh, sorry, go
No, no,
for it.
I'm gonna dip. I'm gonna dip. I'm gonna
Cool,
dip. So I'll
cool,
catch
dude.
y'all later. Yeah.
Exactly. GG, dude. It was a
Yeah,
pleasure
yeah,
playing once again.
yeah, yeah. Great talking. I'll see
Yeah,
you.
catch ya.
Peace.
Okay, Quant, can you please join either side? Basically, what's going to happen when, in this case, where practices are not a full five stack, um, I practice with whoever's here, and then stack with whoever makes it to this first one, and then we play. And then as people like trickle in, I'll be like, all right, guys, we got to return to pick up some guys, and I've got it up to like 9 players, but I fumbled around when I was 9 players because I didn't know how to divide people up, but we are continuing to experiment with that. Um, I'll tell you why in the room because we basically just pass and talk and move tactics. So yeah, it's more fun to talk in there than to talk in a lobby or to type to each other, especially when trying to build stuff. But while we're loading, the the way that we open these sessions in order to get as many touches as possible, I'm sure you experienced it. I just forget who's gone as frequently as I wish, I guess, so that I don't need to give all this preamble before. But yeah, we're going to work on right now just a maximum of 1 touch to yourself into a soft pass to all the other players on the pitch. So it doesn't matter what team we're on, and Kidna, if you can hear me, jump. Yeah, exactly. So we have mutual comms right now. So yeah, maximum 1 touch forward or in whatever direction into a soft pass, a feathered pass to the next man while we talk about what we're about to get into. Thank you, dude. So maximum, and it doesn't need to be at the maximum. You can 1 touch it the guy if you're close enough. And also, Kidna, we're working on that soft. Yeah, that for both for all of us. See, that soft one is the touch that we're working on, which means that the rest of the guys need to find the distance that keeps you uh, close enough to use only the soft as the release pass. And after Atex, oh there you go, thank you. After Atex gets used to spamming only that soft touch, thank you, and gets used to strictly uh, two touching at most, because I'll show you in a second when I get the ball what. Um, yeah, exactly. Because look, technically, one. Oh, that's just one touch. But it, like for being super strict, that's like one, two, three, four, five. So I'm strictly trying to be discrete. So like very sharp shapes in the number of steps between touches or touches between passes. And I'll tell you why, because I definitely made a mocking tone there, and I'll tell you why. I'm like, it's hyper important that we are super obvious about touches. So the more little touches that happen in between when you release the ball, and little touches meaning like smooth movements, so like this waiting in between where I'm kind of just smoothly running around, makes the teammates who are trying to orient themselves around you have a difficult time interpreting what angle is optimal to run into. But if you make your moves as sharp angles as possible for your teammates, it'll be a lot easier to read where you'll want to go. And why would we want it to be easier for everyone who's watching and everyone who pays attention? Is because you can start faking the people who are covering you in a way that, oh, I'm still facing Kidna. Oh, I still hit Kidna even though my camera was facing and my intention was facing Atex. So yeah, you can start communicating in ways that look hyper obvious, but your teammates know exactly what you're going to go for, and your opponents think they know exactly what you're going to go for, but you've laid a trap. And so the only way to communicate that is to minimize, these slow dribbles in between, cleaner, sharp shapes. Um, okay, so Kidna's already experienced like what we do whenever the goalie gets the ball in order to exhibit what's called defensive courtesy is what we call it, because the little courtesy that you give your teammates in this game, the more what's called the more trust you can build. Like obviously right now you're getting bored, so you just shot in the net, but like because you did that, the trust bar has gone down a little bit. Um, and if you do that in a real match, like with randos, when the randos feel like they are um, building something with you, and obviously you do something wrong, like someone's gonna feel salty about that. And so usually,
We got this. Thanks,
that's when you
mate.
hear me spamming like, "Oh, a guy
We got
fucked up."
this.
Um, but the kind of courtesy, the level of courtesy that we've built in this team, I actually want to call it a team now, because like there's other people that literally call it a team when I was like, dude, I just want to create this little environment. We have some sort of a weird team happening right now. Is whenever a guy knows that he's done something unethical, uh, it can be a mistake in a play. It can be you're experimenting in a moment where like we're actually like, oh, we're actually trying to apply one of the things that we were working on. He'll literally, my bad, I saw you running that way and I didn't correct for my pass. He'll literally just do the simple,
Sorry.
and that the emotional boost that gives to, I mean, in our stacks, I don't think it gives as much anymore because it's just like part of the culture, straight up. It just happens. But the emotional boost that gives to most solo queue, um,
Sorry.
no, it's all good. Most solo queue players is, I think, actually immeasurable. Like you literally win games just helping teammates not tilt, which is what I was talking to what's that dude's name? My Quant, the Quant. Um, as you guys came in, where this other game that we play, yeah, you know what? Yeah, you guys totally battle. Yeah, totally battle while I finish this one story, and then we'll talk tactics. But we're gonna play 1v1s where you can only shoot on the opponent in the opponent box. You guys can do anything you want, but you can only shoot once you're in the box. And we'll play a round or two of this before I talk about the specific uh, goalie. Oh, goalie courtesy. The courtesy that we provide the goalie anytime he gets the ball. We provide him with options to start our play, and by doing so, is we achieve the first step uh, of creating a tactical environment that allows for crazy and efficient shit to happen without thinking specifically about it. We just increase the chances of it happening. And what I'm arguing, what I've seemed to have shown, and I'm saying out the way, seem to have shown with the guys that have been continuously stacking, um, is by providing the goalie. And now I'll just describe the position so that you guys know what to try to aim for. I know it's kind of annoying at first, but we automatically unlock shapes and momentum without having tried. Ooh, another unlucky pass. So I guess I'm gonna pretend I'm not actually gonna block, but I'm gonna pretend I'm goalie, and I'm gonna pretend that I just caught a ball. As soon as our goalie, I'm not gonna block this. As soon as our goalie catches the ball, we must go into some combination of these minimum, because this is the amount that our guys have already learned and experienced, so they know to expect it. Thank you, dude. Oh, I thought that finished. Thank you, dude. Is and now that we took that goal, let's actually literally just demonstrate. Let's just demonstrate for a second so that when we stack, we can provide whoever the goalie is with that luxury, and it'll automatically provide opportunities without us trying. So, Atex, do you want to be the goalie real quick on your side, and we'll just give you the ball and you just stand in the goalie net? Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, Atex on my side. Oh my bad. Yeah, you're goalie. Yeah, there you go. Uh, Kidna, can you be on our team? So Atex is our goalie, and we're both on his team, and he just received the ball. So you just gave him the ball off like a shot. Someone shot and like, okay, so where would we go to provide him maximum support? The minimum two guys. One guy is literally going to try to be perfectly parallel horizontal to you at all times. If you have the ball, you're always going to have a side option. And the second guy is where Kidna's standing, which is a diagonal option. So if you start walking forward, my job as the horizontal guy is literally just to track your position on the pitch and be parallel with you. And his guy as the diagonal guy is always going to be at a 45-degree angle to you. But in the case that the position is compromised, like it's like, oh, we're horizontal and the guy's pressing me, he can also check in to be the horizontal guy, and then I will rotate. Kidna can you hear me? Kidna can also rotate to be the horizontal guy, and then you'll have a diagonal. So that's like the most basic, the most like brain dead version of it, just like literally just courtesy. Can you provide your goalkeeper with two options? I didn't even talk about the third option because the third option takes a little bit of consistency with the number of guys who give the horizontal and the vertical or horizontal and diagonal option. And obviously there's a fifth option of how they check in and out, of how that striker is not just going to be waiting up there like the assholes that we don't like playing with, who good job you as soon as they miss a shot and leave you stranded 4v1 against the opposing team. No, like the striker and the center attacking mid, no, all good, center attacking midfielder will be checking in a certain way. And it sounds like I'm like, oh, we're going to hold this formation. It's the only thing we believe in. No, it's just our demonstration to our, specifically our goalkeeper, that we won't randomly abandon him in those situations where it's really tempting to just have the entire team on the other half and then the goalie gets countered. If you let your goalkeeper feel like that, um, you unlock the easiest move for the goalkeeper, which is, oh, he's the guy that sees the entire pitch and he can play quarterback, which is, I don't like a goalkeeper that plays quarterback because um, it takes, it slows down the momentum of the game where, yeah, it's just like one play and then you must get a goal, or one play and then you must defend a counterattack. That's how like football works, like American football, which is sick because you're literally playing chess in the pause mode of football. You're like deciding with your whole team, all right, we're going to execute the shape, and in that 1 second, we're going to get 10 yards, a breakaway, or they're going to fuck us and hold us in the same spot. That's a dope chess game. But in football, like, because there's no pause, we have to create the pauses. So that's what I mean by I don't like the goalie or the quarterback style of goalkeeping, is they will tend to only quarterback instead of creating the pause, GG, creating the pause and situationally using that. Anyway, we've practiced. Let's stack, you guys. I'm working on only that shape. Other than that, feel free to apply the short pass and the maximum 2 or 3 touches. See you
All
guys in a
right,
sec.
got you. Let's
Thank you, guys.
go.